Cam Newton has never thrown to any of these wide receivers yet.
I'm not worried about that. This far in his career, even though it's only a few years, with all the OTAs he played and all that, I think he's comfortable with them. That's why they moved on from Steve Smith. And I think he's getting comfortable with some of the younger guys. Some of the routes are just timing routes. And I got Carolina's. I got Detroit squeaking this one out. You know what I mean? I got them squeaking this out. I'm going to take that back. I wanted to say Carolina, their defense is tough. I know they're a little banged up. I'm going to go Detroit on the road, 26-17.
Yeah, I got Detroit winning this one, too. I don't really want to do points on this one. What you guys saying?
I got Detroit winning. I just feel a lot of Detroit losses last year came because of lack of discipline. I thought their coach last year, I forgot his name now.
For who?
Detroit.
I forgot his freaking name.
Yeah, the dude with the glasses.
Swartz.
I don't know.
Something like that. I can't remember.
They were the worst team as far as discipline. I think this year they're going to get off to a good start. I got them winning that game. I don't trust Cam with those receivers just yet.
Okay, so on to the next one. We got Atlanta and Cincinnati. Kasim in Cincinnati.
I'm going with Cincinnati because they're in Cincinnati. Atlanta offense looks great. Matt Ryan with them two wide receivers healthy. But Cincinnati plays good defense, and I feel they have the second best wide receiver in football. AJ Green. He's amazing. And on the other side, Atlanta got some wide receivers too, but it's in Cincinnati. I think they're going to score more points than Atlanta. So.
Yeah, I got Cincinnati over Atlanta. I think AJ Green got a lot to prove this week from last week. He had a very mediocre week last week.
No, he did.
He did. You have to understand that he had one long pass, but up until that long pass, he really had that long pass won the game for him. Yeah. But up until that, he really didn't do nothing the whole game.
But that's the part of the thing. That's why it's 4 quarters.
But I think he's gonna do a lot.
Yeah, I feel
tomorrow. Like that's what I'm saying. You know, not that he has something to prove. I just think to himself, you have a kind of like an off week. I think he's gonna have a big week this week. What you think, Joe?
I think Cincinnati, although they got a pretty good secondary, some of their leaders are out. Vontaze Burfict, one of the linebackers, he had the most tackles last year. He'll be out. So I think the play action is going to work. Cause Sunday is supposed to not rain. Supposed to be like high 60s, sunny. So I think Matt Ryan, Aerial Assault are going to be in full force. You know what I mean? I think Atlanta's going to win this game because I just think they're ready to get over the hump as far as staying healthy. You know what I mean? And making themselves a real threat. You know what I mean? When it comes to playoff seeding, I know a couple of times they've been ranked kind of high, and then injuries caught them at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting them to stay the course as far as regular season and win some of these tough games. I got them winning. I got them squeaking this out by 7 points.
Okay. So we're on to New Orleans, Cleveland. I got New Orleans winning. I'm always rooting for Cleveland to lose until Johnny Manziel plays. I just want that quarterback to do terrible.
He plays good, though.
Yeah, he does, too. But I just want him to be bad. I just hope he plays bad. Because I want them to win. So I want to see Johnny Manziel play. I want to be able to go to Cleveland and watch him play. I think it's just exciting.
Yeah, he's exciting.
So I don't think he's good though, but I think he's exciting. I think
he's gonna be okay. He got some learning to do.
Yeah.
Oh, this game right here, man. I just think that this game, if the Cleveland quarterback don't come out early and throw, because he can throw, if he don't put these numbers up and don't move the ball. This is going to have the fans saying, see, Johnny should start because they think he's a Drew Brees type of player, which he's not. But they're similar heights, you know what I mean? Like, the comparison's going to come out. But Drew Brees is going to show everybody why he's a top-level pro-level quarterback. And he's going to really put on the show in Cleveland, and this is going to be a blowout.
Come on.
Who cares, right?
Come on. We're already 44-17 or something, Saints.
New England, Minnesota. I think the real stat to this is how many touchdowns is Tom Brady going to throw, and will Minnesota score a touchdown at all? I think Tom Brady might put up 4 or 5.
AP's not playing. That changes everything.
Yeah, that changes everything. That's where I'm at.
This would have been a good game. I still had New England winning, but now I got New England winning kind of easy. 14, 17 points. But they need to look sharper on offense. And defense last week, it looked like they got wore down. I don't know if it's because they're that Miami Heat.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they got to bring more.
It was good to see Gronk last week, man.
Yeah,
It's good to
Gronk.
see him out here.
I like watching Gronk. He's one of my favorites to watch on the field sometimes.
Yeah, it was good to see him.
Yeah, I got New England winning as well. I got them up winning 28-17. I think Minnesota going to score a little early, being at home. They're going to come out passing, throw little tricks. But at the end of the day, reality going to kick in when they need to really get those tough second downs.
Yeah.
And to me, they're getting a lot of. It seems like watching them. I'm not sure about the numbers, but it seems like watching them over the last year, they're getting a lot of second and longs. You know what I mean? Where AP gets about 4 or 5 yards in that down. They're not going to have that this time.
Well, why? I don't understand why they deactivated them for the game.
Yeah. That's
Like
just,
until
Who?
Minnesota.
Oh,
It's
Adrian
like-
Peterson?
Yeah, they deactivate. It's like since everything is going on with the Ray Rice, they just jumped to the front and like, you know what, we're gonna deactivate them right now.
yeah.
Come on, man, I'm letting them play.
He's
This
been
week.
playing this weekend.
Yeah, I deactivate them next week.
This shouldn't have happened. I would let the NFL take care of it. NFL gonna tell me what y'all want me to do? Oh, he can play? Okay, cool.
You see how y'all coach do?
Yeah.
Like he playing.
Yeah.
He let him play.
Because what he did, he said, NFL, I'm emailing NFL right now. They said nothing's gonna happen if he plays. You're not gonna lose no games. They're not gonna take no games back. It's well within the rights of the policy if he plays. Okay, well he's playing. Then.
The backlash of him playing and something coming out that they weren't aware of is so detrimental at this point with the Ray Rice thing. I think they will automatically be calling for some heads. So it's only right that they deactivate them. Like when you're in them modes and like society does that, man. Them politically correct little veins, like it's whack. You know, I probably would play them. You know what I'm saying? But I could definitely see why they don't.
I'm playing. We playing the Patriots? Oh, really? Come on, AP.
Yeah.
I'll sit you next week.
Arizona and the Giants. Jody.
This game is in where again? Let me see here. Oh,
It's
in New
in-
York.
it's in
That's
New York.
right. It's in New York. Arizona didn't look too impressive to me either, so I thought they would look better in game one, but they did what they needed to do against San Diego, I guess. Carson didn't look bad, so battle of the old school mid-level quarterbacks. Trying to think. Giants running game is whack.
You're trying to care. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that too. Arizona. I want the Giants to win, though, being a San Fran fan and NFC game, and Arizona's in our division. Yada, 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 but I still got Arizona winning by a field goal. You know what I mean? I don't believe in the Giants.
Well, same. Yeah.
Oh, well, my pick. I picked the Giants. The main reasons being is a 1 o'clock game. And a lot of times when the West Coast teams come to the East for a 1 o'clock game, they don't do too good. Arizona, huh?
That's what you're hoping.
Yeah, but Arizona wasn't impressive. We were even less impressive. But I think our defense is going to play 10 times better. It's up to our offensive line, whether it's competitive or not. But I think they'll play good enough for us to get a win at home, hopefully.
What's up with Eli, man?
What do I think Eli's problem is? Last year, I think a lot of it was offensive line and our system. We have the most, last year, under Gilbride's system, we have the most option routes in the NFL. Like, that's his system is based on option routes. When you got a bunch of young receivers, it's going to be a lot of miscommunication. Now, a lot of those was Eli's fault as well, because he gets pressured and throws stupidest passes known to man. But a lot of our interceptions was miscommunications. The receiver runs this route, he throws here. Only person that should have had option routes in our offense is Victor Cruz. Same things this year. We got a different. If it happens again, I'm blaming you, Eli, because the first interception was a miscommunication.
Right.
So I don't know what's up with dude.
I just think Eli's being Eli. I mean, he's better than what he's showing as far as turnovers, you know what I mean? But I think always too much has been put on his shoulders. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Peyton's your brother. You know what I mean? Like, and you're good too. It's one thing if you weren't good. He's a very good quarterback, but I just think that too much been put on his shoulders for them to win. You know what I mean? And being in New York, that pressure sometimes that wears people down. He's been taking it though. He got thick skin, but at the same time, his play on the field sometimes reflects one who's playing in New York. Trust me. But Eli's alright. I mean, I agree with Kasim with Hakeem Nicks going down. He's a very good option read receiver. You know what I mean? Who studied film a lot. You can see at Carolina, he had a lot of different responsibilities. That hurts Eli a lot. He had a lot of young guys coming in who were talented but didn't understand, film wise and the system as well, which it should have been dumbed down by the coordinator. But being Gilbride the way he is, he's very
whack.
My system, that's how it is. Regardless of what, next man up. I understand, but it affects Eli a lot. Especially not having that tight end that Eli needs to be successful.
Yeah, we need a tight end bad.
So Dallas, Tennessee. I got Tennessee. I think their defense was crazy last week. I forgot what they played.
Chiefs.
Oh yeah, did I call that game, Jody? Did I call that game?
I think you might have called that game.
I said for no reason. I said I got no reason why, but their defense looked very well last week. So, sight, man, I'm going with Tony Homo.
Me too.
Tony Homo, man. I think he's going to bounce back. He's very competitive, and I don't think he's going to repeat last week. Last week was just well, he was throwing oops. He was throwing oops. Like, what's good with this dude? But I got Dallas winning this one.
I got Dallas winning too.
Yeah.
I got Dallas winning. I got Tony Romo going for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Des Bryant, big day. He didn't have a very good week one either. You know what I mean?
He needs to. He on my fantasy team for my work fantasy, and I missed the draft, so it drafted for me.
Yeah.
My team is terrible. They drafted Ray Rice.
Then Dez is a good pick though.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's gonna bounce back. Him and Tony both gonna bounce.
How did I end up with Ray Rice? Why was he even eligible? He's not even playing.
He was tentative at first because everybody was gonna be here after a couple games. So, but anyways, Dallas by 10. That's how I look at it.
See, this is the funny thing. Des Bryant is a player that my rant could have been about this week because you constantly hear, besides Calvin, you always hear him mentioned up there as the number 2 wide receiver, etc. in the league. He needs to do more.
Yeah.
But I got Tennessee winning, and the reason being Dallas defense is terrible. They're in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
In Tennessee, Dallas defense is terrible, and I don't think Tony Romo's I don't think Tony Romo's healthy. I think that back is bothering him. He last week he didn't look like Tony Romo, so I got Tennessee beating him.
Interesting. Jacksonville, Washington.
Who cares?
Right, that's one of those. Honestly, I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do here? But yeah, Seattle, San Diego. I think the question in that game is, will the ball get thrown in Richard Sherman's area?
It will. San Diego gonna win this game.
Ooh.
I got the upset going right now. Phillip Rivers, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
1 interception, 1 fumble, but they're gonna win.
This is an ITT exclusive.
That's right. San Diego winning this game.
By the way, I got Washington. But on this game,
Me too.
As far as throwing at Richard Sherman, if I don't have to throw at him, I'm not. I mean, if I could put Keenan Allen on the other side or not throw at him, I won't.
Knowing Phillip Rivers, though, he got 2 talented receivers and a couple tight ends. He's gonna throw that way. But he maybe throw a pick that way because that's just Phillip Rivers. He's gonna try to prove.
Yeah, point. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
I got Seattle though.
I got Diego, baby. I could have made some money.
Jody, you do not get points for being different.
San Diego loses the most close games too. Like week 1.
They're about to get dominated.
Nah.
This is not even going to be close.
All right.
It's not.
Remember you said this.
Yeah, I do. Man, you should remember I said it. I'm like a prophet on this show, man.
Remember I said this.
St. Louis against Tampa Bay. Jeez.
The toilet bowl.
Right. Moving on. Kansas City.
What was it?
St. Louis and Tampa Bay. Where's it at?
Tampa Bay.
Is it in Tampa?
It's in Tampa. Yeah, that's one of them. Whoever's at home.
Tampa
you know?
Bay. Doug Martin ain't playing, I don't think, so it's going to be tough, but Tampa Bay.
So we got Kansas City and Denver.
Denver. Head crack.
It's going to be close if people think it's a rivalry game. Kansas City got to bounce back. Alex Smith got to bounce back.
Head crack.
Denver, by 5 points.
Head crack.